It's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. And ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine, that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie in my city. Please no fit it. Hit them too. The brother get stupid. Silly. Money that come, run it like water. Mommy so hot. Miami on fire, you better be. Might get from the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run this,
cause
Rick
we
Rouse,
take it over. Said we take it over. Said we take it over. Said we take it over.
PXTS,
Listen to that.
when you see, better duck like the Mac, gotta ease pants. What? I don't give a I run these streets, y'all talk that. I want that beef. I'ma tell you like a G told me, they'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT, coming down Sunset, sitting on D, feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and I'm mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Cali, some say Khalid. 12 years down.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Kings out in Sacramento. And guys, for the Kings, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Hey, we're going to be watching DeMarcus Cousins tonight. Just so dominant in everything he does. Shaq, would you consider him the best center in the league?
Well, Akeem Olajuwon taught me the numbers 28-10 makes you dominant. He's close, 25 and 13. He's also a great free throw shooter for his size. But they have to learn how to start winning. Winning 30 and 40 games a year and not even being close to the playoffs, that doesn't make you a dominant center. It just makes you a good center.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. Wow, the fans making a lot of noise here inside the arena. The Sacramento Kings are getting settled in. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3. Now, here's Lowry. Kicks it to Patterson. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Toronto on defense.
You know, when you look at DeMarcus Cousins, he's clearly one of the more talented and also one of the most emotional players in the game. He's also one of the most teed up.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Ace. Shoots a fader. And Cousins gets it to go.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too. The fadeaway.
Here's Toronto. 4-point game. Yeah, talking about Cousins' top 5 in technical fouls in each of his first 5 seasons. Among other things, that's given away a ton of free points, guys, to the opposition.
Yeah, DeMarcus is working hard to control that temper, and he knows it's important for the team. But it's hard to plug a volcano.
The shot by Carroll, no good. The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rondo passes to Ace. Cousins, no one around him. It's good from long range. Cousins has got 5.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And Patterson kicks to Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Rondo dishes to McLemore. Back to Rondo. Gay against Carroll. The 19-foot shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Left side, DeRozan. Outside Lowry. To the middle. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Back to Valanciunas. And stolen by Cousins. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Rondo can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here's Rondo from the top of the key. Again, Rondo missing. DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Carroll passes to Patterson. Lowry has the open. Look. Up top, Valanciunas. Right wing. Pass to Patterson. He dishes it to Lowry. There's the feed to Patterson. Goes back up. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Rondo kicks to Gay. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Gay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Here's McLemore. Cannot hit. Nice D from DeRozan. Raptors trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Patterson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And it's Lowry penetrating. That drops. Lowry's got 7 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Rondo wide open. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's another assist for a team that... is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality. That they've had. If a shot... isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Darren Collison. He's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Raptors making a switch here. Toronto calls timeout. Toronto was a strong team on the road last season, Clark. A big part of why they came away with 49 wins on the season.
And 22 of those 49 wins were on the road. As a group, they managed to keep things close on the road. And because of that competitiveness, they were over 500 there as well.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Valanciunas, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Ross comes in, and it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Gay against DeRozan. In the corner, it's McLemore. Collison gets a wide open look, and again, it's Sacramento converting.
And as you said, the Raptors kept things close on the road. In the NBA, they had one of the better point differential in terms of victories on the road last season.
Now here's Ross. DeRozan dishes to Ross. AC with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And that one's good by Gay.
And you mentioned this, I mean, with the Raptors. Only Golden State, Atlanta, and the Clippers had a better road margin of victory than them. It just goes to show you how tough the Raptors were on the road last season.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Fast break Toronto. DeRozan leading the charge. And the rejection by Cousins. Outside Collison. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, what a great game for Gay. He already has 8 points and the 1 steal. This is the way he wanted to start the game.
You know what? Going full speed from the word go, really impressive.
And both free throws good for Gay. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. And AC kicks to Cousins. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And finished off by DeRozan.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Really left alone that time. AC's got 5 points so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. McLemore kicks it out to Gay. Out to the right wing. The second chance effort. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor. It is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to AC. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
McLemore, no good. Raptors trail by 9. Outside DeRozan. High, arcing shot. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Fires the 3. The shot is off. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Ross. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Terrence. Ross, an explosive young player who can really put on a show. Clark jaw-dropping, highlight reel dunks are his specialty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tremendous athlete, great bounce and elevation and creativity. Won the slam dunk contest as a rookie.
And back to Terrence Ross. Sometimes the show he puts on is of the scoring variety. He threw in 51 against the Clippers 2 seasons ago. Great lift and form on his shot.
So it's Toronto now. The Kings getting the bucket. Releases. And again, Toronto no up.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Gay passes to Cousins. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Combo dishes to DeRozan. Takes a 3. Good. DeRozan's got 8. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Ross. Off the inbound, no good. And Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said that...
I think my 3 years at Kentucky,
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. DeRozan out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collison. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Lowry for 3. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Shots good by McLemore.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for him.
Ross, that's good.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Kings leading now by 7. Over in the corner, AC. Collison kicks to Cousins, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas.
That's his first personal foul.
Gay outside. He kicks it to McLemore. Again, Sacramento. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to DeRozan. He feeds it to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Biyombo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Feeds to AC. Again, Sacramento. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pulls up on the wing, and that one hits back iron. Kings leading now by 9. McLemore, the pass to Collison. Gay outside. Here's McLemore, and for 3, Collison can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Another miss by DeRozan.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And stolen by Cousins. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Collison against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Collison. Knocks down the 3 ball. Collison's got 7.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Collison with it. He has 7. AC dishes to Cousins. And stolen by Biyombo. He's all alone. Here's Valanciunas. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
No good from Cousins. And guys, Bismack Biyombo, he got into a groove at the end of last season. After Al Jefferson went down, remember the month of April, he averaged nearly 9 rebounds a game, 2.5 blocks. He was all over the floor.
Yeah, and that's Bismack. I mean, he's that guy. He cleans the glass for you, intimidates shooters in the lane. He's not all the way consistent yet, but he's shown steady improvement.
Talking about Bismack Biyombo, he entered the league as an extremely raw prospect. Was a 7th pick in 2011. His shot and general awareness were the biggest concerns, but last season he shot over 60% from the floor. The 2 seasons before that was only 45%.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And that one's good by Gay.
And getting back to Biyombo for a moment, he has the potential for a breakout year. I mean, all the physical tools you would want. He's seen enough of the game. He's worked on those skills. Now it's time to just put it all together and become the player your potential dictates. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Lowry against Collison. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Collison. Collison's got 5 assists in the game. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. And he gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though, they're going to have to shore up. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Ross kicks to Biyombo. Dishes it to Ross. 5 to shoot. It's stolen. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Collison, the pass to Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Kings. The kick out to Collison. The dish to McLemore. The pass to Cousins. 5 to shoot. Nobody near Gay. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 6 assists now in the game. Raptors trail by 10. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Collison. Ross dishes to Biyombo. Outside Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Gay. And DeRozan kicks to Biyombo. Lowry inside the line. And another basket for Toronto.
Bismack Biyombo.
Here's Collison. He's got 7. It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership, give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through.
DeRozan passes to Ross. A step back shot here. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Valanciunas has got 6 here in this quarter.
Sometimes that step back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here and be shattered the backboard.
And that is good. And that's 28 points for Rudy Gay.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Now Biyombo, 6 points for him. Lowry up top. Ross with it, picked up by Collison. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Good on the shot. 9 points for Collison.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that lead.